morning, it's Mrs. McMillan. I hope you had a wonderful weekend and I hope you're having a good day so far. We have another morning message to work on, so let's go ahead and get started. I've got my first sentence here. It's today is, I'm going to write the day of the week. Here is where the date begins with the month of April, what number it is, and the year. And then I have a couple of sentences that I wanted to share with you. So let's go ahead and start out with the days of the week. We have them in order. They're always in a certain order, or sequence. We always begin with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now yesterday was Sunday, so that means we start over with Monday. So today is Monday. And we're going to start the word Monday with a capital letter because special names of the days of the week begin with a capital letter. So there's Mon, and then there's the word day. And we have our comma because we're taking a breath like this. Today is Monday. And I'm going to keep reading April. And yesterday was the 26th day of April. So 26 plus one more is 27. So we're going to write a 2 and a 7. That's 2 10s, 7 1s. Here we have our comma again, and here we're going to fill in the year. It's 2020. And at the end of my sentence is the period, so that means I'm telling you the date. Let's read it. Today is Monday, April 27th, 2020. Here's my first sentence I wanted to share with you. It's talking about the weather outside today and how my second sentence is going to say how I feel. So let's read this together. It is sunny outside. And look at that big word, outside. Do you remember what we call two small words that you put together to make a different word? If you said compound word, you are correct. Let's see if I can figure out what the two small words are. I'm going to cover up this word, and then I have the word out. Remember, OU can make ow, out. Now I'm going to cover up the word out, and I have side. And I had the silent E at the end is making that I say I. Outside, outside. And now I'm going to tell you how I'm feeling. I said I am, and here's where I need to fill in how I'm feeling. It is sunny outside, so that makes me feel happy. So I'm going to write the word happy here. Happy. It's going to be 2 P's. Remember, that's double P is 2. And then listen, happy. Sounds like E's name, but it's going to be copycat Y. Happy. So let's read my sentence. I am happy. And I'm going to put a period at the end because it's telling you how I'm feeling. All right, so let's look at something that I have for you today. I have a little chart that I found. It's talking about when we are writing sentences. And I'm going to read it to you. We have the word spaces. Writers put spaces between their words so that a reader can read them. And if you look, this whole sentence has spaces, and I sometimes use a 1-finger space. At school, sometimes we can use a spaceman. You can always use a marker or a crayon. Let's look at a sentence that doesn't have spaces and see how confusing it can be. It says, I don't know what all this is because it's all written together. It's just a bunch of letters together. So that's kind of confusing, so it's very important to make sure you have spaces in between your different words. So let's see how we can turn this sentence into the correct sentence so we can read it. And I have arrows here that show you where we need to put spaces. And if you look at this new sentence with spaces, it makes a lot more sense. So let's read it. Put your finger under your words when you're reading like I do. It says, the sun is shining. Let's read it again. Read it with me. The sun is shining. and there's my period. So do you see how this does not look like a complete sentence? But when we add our spaces, we definitely have a good sentence. Let's practice writing some new sentences together. All right, so the very first sentence I see some spaces, but this is something I don't know what that says, so we've got to figure out what that is. So I'm going to start my sentence with a capital letter because there's not one there, but I think I see a word. I think I see the word the. So I'm going to write capital T, H, E, and I bet if I put a space here, I can find a new word. It's the word chef. Now usually CH makes ch like chocolate, but in this word it's making sh. And I had a picture here to kind of help me figure that out. There's a picture of a chef, someone who bakes or cooks food. He's got his chef hat on and his chef coat. So I'm pretty sure this is the word chef. So I need to make sure I have my one finger space, and I'm going to write the word chef. C-H-E-F. Sometimes that CH tricks us and doesn't make ch. So there's the word chef. So I bet there's going to be a space here. And if we look here, there's a space and a space. So let's see if we can figure out what this word is. Let's start with our beginning sound. A, D. And I knew that was an A sound because there's my silent E. Silent E makes A say A. Listen. A, D. Made. So here's my one finger space, and now I'm going to write the word made. Made is the past of make. And there's my one finger space. I'm going to write the word A. And if I have my finger space here, that's great, but I ran out of room, so I'm going to write the word pizza. Pizza, there's the picture of pizza. Pizza on this line here. So we're going to write pizza. P-I-Z-Z-A. And it's telling me something, so I'm going to put the period. Now let's see if we can read it where it makes sense with those spaces. Read along with me. The chef made a pizza. That looks perfect. Very good. Let's try another one together. Oh boy, we've got a bunch of letters here. There's a space. So we know our next sentence is also about pizza. So let's see if we can figure out what this is. Now I need to start my sentence with a capital letter, and I think that when I see the letter I by itself, it needs to be a capital. It's a name I call myself. So I'm going to write the word I there. And if I was able to put a space there, I have L-I-K-E. Well, that's a sight word that I use a lot when I'm writing. So I'm going to write it here. There's my space. And now I'm going to write the word like. L-I-K-E. So now, if I put a space here, I have another word that begins with CH. Now, I think this is probably going to be the CH sound of ch. Listen, ch. There's two E's. That's E, and then an S. S, and there's a silent E. Ch. Ease. Cheese. Oh, I love cheese. Let's put that there. There's my finger space, and I'm going to write the word cheese. So sometimes, most often, the CH makes ch, like cheese or chocolate. And there's my space. Okay, and I don't think I can fix this word pizza here. So again, I'm going to go to the next line. I ran out of room. So pizza. P-I-Z-Z-A. And I believe that is a period there. So we're going to end our telling sentence. Let's read it together. Get your finger ready always when we're reading. It says, I like cheese pizza. All right, excellent. And I think we have one more that you can help me with. All right, this says, do you like pizza? Wow, it looks like a perfect sentence. Look at this. We have a capital letter at the beginning. There are spaces between each word. And then, do you remember what this is? It's a question mark because this is asking you a question. Let's read it again. Do you like pizza? So that sentence is perfect, but you know what? Since it's asking me a question, I'm going to say an answer. Do you like pizza? And I'm going to write, I love pizza. So instead of the word like, I'm going to write love. So love is Love. And look, I put my space there. Now I need another space. Pizza. And eating pizza makes me happy, so I'm going to put one of these at the end. Go down. Do you remember what we call this? It's an exclamation point. And we put that at the end of a sentence when we're excited or we have some extra special feelings. Let's read it. I love pizza. Very good. So, I hope you enjoyed making these sentences with me today. Remember, it's very important to put those spaces between our words, because if we don't, the spaces are not there and we just have a bunch of letters together. So, next time you're writing stories, don't forget, writers put spaces between their words so that a reader can read them. I hope you have a great day, and remember, it's sunny outside, so maybe go outside and play a little bit. I'll see you soon.